Good morning, y'all. Hey, what's going on? The Life of Kiani J. I am Kiani. Yes, YouTube channel. Yes, I'm here, y'all. I am in the building. I've entered. Okay. Yes. So this is my first time on this lovely stream, y'all. Oh, see, I knew that once I actually had the time and I can sit down and actually think and not work all the damn time, I can actually do a lot of the shit that a lot of these other YouTube creators do, and these other social media platform giants and these lovely people do on their channels and pages and whatnot. So now I'm about to glide on to the action as well. Yes. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. So I had to do a little minor, it wasn't a lot of cleaning, mind you. I get a little irritated, right? Because if I see stuff that's on my lovely refrigerator right here, or if I see a few stuff that's on my bed, you can barely see my bed right here. But I just like to have stuff just clear and just a very simple background. I'm gonna also try to adjust the camera just ever so slightly. I'm gonna try to adjust it a little bit. Okay. Is that good? I'm clearly talking to myself. But for anyone who is viewing this, of course, you can feel free to comment if you would like to. So, okay. So normally I would have my little binder, which is over here. Yeah. So I would normally have that and have it across right here, so that's all you would see is the lovely design on that. Excuse me. Mm. Yeah. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. All right. So the live is so clear. It's so crystal clear. I love recording from the iPhone. I have my Galaxy. This isn't no shade to the Galaxy girls or the boys. But for every time I record on this bad boy right here, and this is the S20 Plus 5G, this bad boy right here, the live isn't as sharp as the Apple products are, especially the later products of Apple's lineup. It isn't as sharp. So here I am on iPhone. So it's a brief update. I haven't really been recording, not only on YouTube, but really everywhere. Instagram, haven't been really posting like that. I did post on Facebook just a brief moment, but that was because I was in my car and things like that. I was like doing my thing. um, but again, that live was relatively short. My life has been extremely busy. I just been crazy busy. I've started a new job. I'm working overnights now. I'm not even about to do any kind of story times or anything on the new job as of yet. I want to give it a little bit more time so I can allow it to marinate and things of that sort before I go into that particular section of my page. So yeah, so right. So basically, I like if I feel like it, of course, I'll touch on current events for anything that y'all might want me to talk about. I'll jump into it, and things of that sort. And then, of course, if there's stuff that's on my mind or whatever that's bothering me or whatever, if I feel comfortable enough to post it on a public platform such as this, I would gladly be able to do all of those things and more. But then also, since this is a channel that I like, as much as I want it to grow and things like that, I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to worry about it. If it grows, great, and I'm very appreciative of it. But if it doesn't at the same time, all right, well, that's just because I didn't really put in the work with the channel for it to grow, even though I did post it and I had allowed people to check it out on my Instagram so that they can look at the actual channel itself. And then on top of that, they can also look at, okay, I gotta make sure I position my face right. And then on top of that, I um, I was like, all right, well, let me just go ahead and just focus on what I gotta do. And then when I have the time, then I can be able to just jump in, and then I could do what I have to do, when that time comes and when it's appropriate. Yes. So the crazy thing about this whole thing, I know is so for y'all, it may seem very common, right? For y'all. Um, but for me, it's different when it comes to this StreamYard software because everything is in reverse, which is where, like, every time I would record on this phone right here, or I would record on the iPhone when I had the iPhone as a primary device, this is my secondary device. When I had this as a primary device, I'm used to when I'm recording, I can actually see not only see myself, but it's not that reversal effect. This is giving pure reversals. And I got to make sure that I'm not tilting my head like this, not tilting my head like that. So I'm just trying to make sure um, that I'm doing things in the right ways. I guess maybe I'm overthinking it, but it's just something that I've noticed. So I was like, all right, let me get used to this software and things of that sort. Yes. So that's it. Oh my gosh. I am so excited though. That I finally jumped on StreamYard and things of that sort. I've heard about it, y'all. I have. I really have. Honestly, it's when your life is in a twirl spin and your life is all over the place and you're doing this, you're doing that, you're running errands for other people, you're running errands for yourself. It's very hard to sit down and actually have fun with things and look at things in a certain light. um, it's very, very difficult. And so I was like, all right. I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers this morning. I was watching one of my favorite YouTubers this morning. I was very, very, like, I'm very, very proud of her. And she came such a long way. And I was like, wow, she's using StreamYard and things like that. I was like, all right, let me pull it up online. And then from there, I was like, ooh, all right, let me jump on it now. Because I know if I'm going to jump on it now, my behind is going to either forget or something is going to come down the pipeline and take me away from whatever I was trying to do initially. And that's going to mess me up. So I don't want to do that. So, boom, here I am, y'all. Oh my goodness. Yes. So, uh, I like over the past several months, because now we're into 2021. It's been, what, 4 months into the new year. And a lot of the postings and things that I made sure I've done on my Facebook page, and a little bit on my Instagram, but really my Facebook. Um, saying to everyone Happy New Year, things of that sort. And then I also did like a New Year update live, like a brief update live on the Facebook side of it. Um, yeah, it was very exciting. I was supposed to go on a trip to New Orleans. That didn't happen. I had rekindled with one of my friends at that time. We kind of fallen off now, so I'm not sure if we exactly friends now or not. I'm not 100% sure. I'll reach out to that person for a little bit of clarity there. Um, but yeah, it's just been a lot. I've been in DC now for about a year and some change. For those who do not know, I was like right before CV or COVID-19. I was on the West Coast for almost a year, and then I decided to glide over east to the Midwest in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and then I was there for only a few weeks before the COVID shutdowns officially began. And then um, I was like, all right, well, with all the job losses and things like that, it was very uncertain, really, for a lot of us. It wasn't just me, of how we're going to be able to cope with this and deal with this. And so it was like, all right, well, I'm just going to go ahead because it was safest for me to just go home at that time. And me, I didn't know anyone in Minneapolis. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I mean, I've given it my best shot. I did what I had to do. I didn't want to not be the smart person by staying, not knowing anyone, and then risk being homeless either. So I mean, I don't. I've been through homelessness before. Not that chronic homelessness where you see people living in tents all over the city, and even Washington D.C. has a surge of homeless individuals in it. Um, and it's really sad because back in the day, Washington D.C. didn't have as many homeless as they do today. But um, yeah, like I just was like, all right, let me come home. So I came home. Boom. I drove my car, mind you. I didn't catch no flights, none of that. I didn't catch a train. I drove my vehicle from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the West Coast to the Midwest, from the Midwest to the East Coast. And here I am today, over a little over a year and some slight change. So, um, yeah, I've really been in restructure mode ever since then. But I've been even more of a restructure mode since the holiday season because the holiday season, um, it was a bunch of things that I wanted to do. Like I knew it was some dental work that I had to do. I had to get straightened out. So I was like, all right, I want to get that straight, but I also needed health insurance. So about November, about early November, mid November, I started signing up with DC's what is it? Their enrollment period. So I wound up signing up and wound up getting some solid insurance for myself, personal insurance. And then I realized, all right, upon starting this journey on getting certain things fixed with my teeth and things like that, um, that I needed more money. I needed more insurance or something to help cover for these things. And so I was like, all right, what can I do? Then I was like, all right, well, you know what? While I'm against 9 to 5 jobs, I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign up for this job. I'm going to sign up for this job and I'm going to be like, all right, it has great benefits. Boom. Do what I got to do. And initially, I was like, okay, I'm only doing it, because they have good benefits. While I do like the job in some aspects, there's some certain parts of the job that I just don't like. I'm not going to go into detail about what the company is or what I do right at right out the gate. That will come a little later on, so y'all stay tuned for that one. But so far things are working out and things of that nature. I had my dentist office did a treatment plan, so now what they're doing is individualized treatment plans for each tooth number or column or section. And I looked at those numbers and I'm like, yes, I only had to pay 50 flipping dollars because to get not only have your root canal redone, well, they didn't do the root canal part of it. Endodontist, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. They did the root canal part, but just to do the crown, to do the crown and everything, that bad boy could easily cost $1,000 or more, depending on the surface of that crown and the material and things of that sort. I only had to pay $50. So I was very, very happy about that. So I'm assuming that might be the deductible from the insurance companies. I'm not sure. But hopefully it just stays that way. So upon checkout, they say that amount and not something else. But I was so happy. I was like, yes, things are slowly but surely starting to look up and things like that sort. I was very, very happy. Uh, so, but yeah, I mean, I'm still in that transition mode. It does feel good. Now, the overnight schedule, that didn't feel very good at all. That didn't feel good. But I mean, I'm learning. I'm gliding through. I'm getting through. So I'm very happy about that as well. Me adjusting and just having the positive outlook on life and positive outlook on things in general has been really key. And so far it's really been working for me and I'm very glad about that. All right, y'all. So that is it. And this is also a test video too, because it's my first video on StreamYard. So I'm going to post this and I'm going to look this over because I didn't want it to be too long with upload times and things like that sort. Then I'm like, all right, if I like it and things like that sort and the quality, because you see yourself and the quality may seem solid right now. And then when you post it or publish it, the quality may suffer a little bit. So I'm not sure how it's going to exactly be. So, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, y'all. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your day or rest of y'all day. Take care.